Christians, and my friend here who says, why would Jesus tell us to go into all the world and preach the gospel if he has already chosen who will be saved? Well, number one, because he commanded us to do so. That's first and foremost. And in fact, that's enough for me. When God says to do something, we do it, whether we understand why or not. I have the good fortune to have grown up with a mother who did not like to tell her children more than once to do something. So when she said it, we asked questions later. What we did is that we responded immediately to what she directed us to do. That's how I was raised. Now, let's move on to the next issue. If God chose, why do we preach the gospel? In addition to being told to do so, God uses the preaching of the gospel as the means of communicating salvation and bringing life into lost souls. The gospel preaching is the method and the means that he uses to bring the lost to faith. It is the means that he uses to bring the chosen ones to faith. Faith comes by hearing. So the gospel must be preached so that they will hear, because the gospel or the preaching of the gospel is the means that God communicates his blessings to his chosen people. Number three, and finally, God did not tell us who the chosen ones are. He didn't paint a yellow stripe on their back and tell us to go only and witness and preach to them. Otherwise, that's what we would do. But God told us to go preach to all, for his own reasons. But one, to save those who are chosen. And number two, to increase the offenses of those who are lost, therefore and thereby justifying their condemnation even more. So, number one, we're told to. That's why we preach the gospel. Number two, it is the way and the means through which God communicates his blessings to those whom he intends to save. And number three, he did not tell us who they were, who the chosen and elect are, and nor did he present them with any identification marks so that we would know who they are. And these are the reasons why. But as I said in the beginning, telling us to do so should be enough if you're a Christian. Be provoked and be persuaded.